Well, all right. I am Party Man X. This is Tony Hawk 4. Behind me, I have
Biglaw, hello.
All right. So today we are starting a run of any percent normal. So there's been a trick that's kind of come up in the past year or so. Last year, I ran the first 4 games in the series, including this. And it's going to look quite a bit different than it did last year. So yeah, as I called it, any percent normal.
It's so normal. You are for very normal gaming activities.
It's normal to the Joker. Let's put it that way. So without any further ado, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. I missed the first fun little trick. You can get a little jump. It's a lot like Super Mario World, if you're familiar with that little thing, when we get introduced to the different structure of this game. All right, so as we start our first goal here, we have to collect these combo letters. Let's see if I can do this without bailing. Okay, this might get tricky. That's interesting.
Yeah, so if you're familiar with Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4, normally you stand in place for a couple seconds and you get gassed up by whichever NPC you complete that goal for, but we found a way to, shake things up a little bit.
So I didn't get my tricks out there. So what you want to do then is kind of extend these little menus out to as many goals as you can. So you just have to know how to navigate the menus in such a way that you can just keep going and going with those little skips to get those cutscenes skipped as much as possible. So I've been hearing a lot of talk of parkour versus menus. So maybe someone can chime in on what this run is now. Is it menus or is it parkour?
Yeah, we'd love to hear your case and perhaps some donations down the line.
Fantastic idea, I love it.
THPS4 definitely was a parkour game, but could be considered menus now with this recent change in tech.
Yes.
I don't know, we want to hear your opinions.
All right, so we kind of didn't necessarily explain too much about this game. We were so focused on the new stuff.
Yes.
So like this, as you may not know if you have started playing the remake that came out, I don't know, a few hours ago. They changed the structure in this game from the classic style where you just have a timer and you have all sorts of goals to complete to you just start each one manually and you only have one thing to do at a time. The remake changed that, so that keeps this game interesting. This old game is still relevant. All right, so now we've got to pick up some pink elephants. We get aided right there by a boneless that gets us some extra height that gets us over that quarter pipe. Didn't necessarily intend to bail there, but still made it under time.
Yep, no spine transfer on that one necessary. Just hit that boneless, save a bit of time.
Yeah.
And hi, Jamie.
Yeah, we've got a score here. So as you may notice, for a lot of these scores, I do a lot of the same thing of just doing 2 special tricks, the 360 Ghetto Bird and the 1-foot fireworks show. Those are just 2 tricks that will get you points very quickly. So for most of the scores in the game, it's easiest just to do that.
Horror. Dudes.
All right, time to bully some more jocks. We've got to knock over 5 of them, and then we've got a little bit of audience participation after this.
Yeah, you all love numbers, right? As heard last night during the Nubby's Number Factory run.
Yeah, so our next goal is to jump between these floats, and if everyone could help me keep track of how many times I've jumped between the floats, that would be appreciated.
All right, here we go.
Oops, we gotta retry. Didn't have enough speed.
Yep, all right.
All right, 1, 2,
3,
5,
5,
8,
8,
10.
10.
So yeah, that's numbers. As you are all familiar with, that's how we count.
Yep. And now Party Man is just finishing out of these comps pretty quickly. If you watched these THPS runs before, you're familiar with how you can just end competitions early and not even have to land your combo in some cases. And yeah, all you need to do is hit the top 3 in those comps in order to advance. And we're already on to San Francisco, our next level.
Yes, so if everything goes right here, this level will get very interesting coming up. Let's see, let me do this the safe way because there's a really tight timing you can do for that little combo in there, but I'm not feeling confident about that right now. All right. So there's a little tiny trick here where I kind of went down that ledge. That is a PC exclusive trick. So for this game, I've written a patch that provides a bunch of stuff, makes the game run a little better, makes better controls that match the PS2 version, stuff like that. But there's a toggle because the speedrun community has been using this version for years. There are some weird physics bugs that we kind of rely upon. So like right there, I just suddenly down-warped, which was a slight math error that never got fixed. And then throughout the game, there was a very strange, like, the way the game was built just went wrong in a very specific way where all of the friction on the ground just never gets processed. So like right there, I went way faster than you ever could on console. All right, now we start another skip here. We're gonna look at our stats in just a second. Oops. Hit a little ledge there, that makes things scary. So yeah, we're just skating with the stats menu up. We can just edit our stats freely. We don't really want to yet because, well, we want the stats we have. And then here we do a quick dark slide. We can't really keep the chain going, as I was talking about earlier, through here, because the second you end the chain here, you get teleported right back there, and we don't want that where we're going. So sadly, we can't really chain that too far, but we'll have a bit more weirdness coming up.
Do you have a moment for a musical donation?
Ooh, we've got time.
Awesome. We have $10 from Nika who says, "Here I am, giving everything I can, holding on to what I am, donate like I'm a Superman."
Oh, wow.
Thank you, Nika.
Heck yeah.
Just realizing I forgot to set my restart there, so little bit of stumbling around there, but that will come into play later. There we go. All right, so now we have another competition. I don't know if we fully explained what's going on with these. Oops, accidentally entered save menu. So you don't actually have to finish your tricks. As you saw there, I just jumped down and basically told the judges, well, I did a 900.
Yeah, you saw it.
Yeah.
It happened. It was in the trick chain.
Yeah.
You saw it.
It's close enough.
And that's what the game sees. It's like, oh yeah, there's the 900 and all of those other tricks you got there. So you landed it. The lone exception to that one is a competition on Shipyard.
Yes. All right, so now we're entering a somewhat scary skip. This one is difficult. If we don't get it first time, I can try again.
Nice.
Nice, got it. Now we have to end this goal, go to our custom restart we had just set. Oops, let's enter the save menu. Is that good enough? No. All right, we have to navigate with the save menu up, which is difficult. There we go, and now we just do this. Retry our last goal. And this is starting another goal, so now we have 2 goals going on at once. We just grab me there. There we go. So we're just gonna ram down a few cars that wouldn't be there normally. And yeah, we're back to the goal we were at. We are racing this cyclist, so pay close attention. We're going to win this race. Yeah, it's gonna be a little tight. You can see he's arriving there. All right, and we won the race.
Wow. Good job.
So yeah, with the cutscenes in that goal I started, that kind of messes with the timer in the goal I was already in. So like normally, if he gets there, you do fail the goal, but the timer was offset in a weird way that just affects it. All right, and now for our last goal in San Francisco, we just gotta do the slip trick all over, and there we go. Now we're on to Alcatraz, a true classic in the Tony Hawk series.
Yes.
And while we're going over there, I think we could get a quick announcement.
You got it. We have this $70 donation from Mars, who says $10 for every game Party Man has made playable. Best of luck on the Anthony Hawk 4, and thanks for being awesome. Less than 3.
Shout out to Mars.
Thank you, Mars. Yeah, so as I mentioned, yeah, I've written a patch for this game and a lot of the other series that's on PC to keep them playable. Yeah, I've done a lot of work with these games.
Someone did respond to your call. You have a $25 donation from a user who said, menus are parkour? Yes.
It's a compromise. All right.
I love a good compromise almost as much as I love a good donation. So keep those coming. Thank you, folks.
There we go. So now we're about to try and start another skip here. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, that was weird. Oh. It must have not processed the bulldozer jump. I definitely did. This one's really weird. So you jump over only a part of the bulldozer, and that counts. So the way that these skips work, so normally the skips I've done, we do a combo goal and then exit and bail. For trick over gap goals, you can just land in a manual and balance out, and that will also count. Let's see, we gotta enter the save menu. I think I missed something here. No, I didn't. We're good. All right, and now we want to close that to skip the cutscene, and we are flying all over the place. All right, we get over here. For some reason, the menus didn't open back up, so we're able to do a fun little trick here, or maybe not.
We also have some nice community donos. Let me know when's a good time.
Yeah, now's a great time.
Fantastic. We have $50 from Trevant, who says, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 is one of my favorite games of all time, and to see it run by world-famous Pac-Man 2 runner Party Man X, that's what I call an auto kickoff. The Frog Mafia is cheering for Party Man X and for MSF.
Thank you, thank you. All right, so we've got this skate goal. We can go into the water when collecting this A. That's a fun little trick that spawns us closer to the T. And now we are, so throughout this, I've been using set restart. It's very obviously a little mechanism that lets you set a spot to respawn back to when you go into the menu and just go to set restart. So yeah, there we only set it because we want to just stop ourselves in midair, which is a fun little trick. We use that mechanic a lot for just different weird things. Most often we do want to return to it, but this is the one time we don't want to. All right, so we're learning one of the basic mechanics of this game about halfway through.
I mean, it wouldn't be a Tony Hawk game if you didn't have tutorials kind of late in the game looking at the thug.
We'll have another one like right at the end, which I find very funny.
I was going to say, surely we will learn no mechanics later than this point in the game.
Absolutely not. All right, so we've got a combo goal, so naturally we're going to start a skip. All right. And now this one is just going to let us exit the level very fast if we close the menu and then navigate to Shipyard right there.
Nice.
There we go. And we get the best voice acting in the game from Andrew Reynolds. He's kind of infamously not the best voice actor in the world, but it's always fun to hear his voice in this game.
No, that was sick, man.
Yo, that was sick, man.
That was.
Hey, listen, I'll take that over whatever happened with Bam during Thaw. Like, that's, I think, been literally phoned in.
We have a really
All right.
quick donor here, $25 from Mr. ES, who says, collect the letters, DONATE.
Absolutely. Let's get those donations in.
Those are definitely some good letters. MSF, also some good letters.
True, we have a lot of good letters here at GDQ. Oh wait, that's another one.
All right, so let's see. I've got to do some menu shenanigans to keep our chain through here. So now we want to get some grinds in on this buoy, which is hard to see with the menu in your face, but we've figured it out. Oh, I think we're good. Sometimes the audio doesn't play for the next one, which can throw your timing off, especially for this, where you've got dogs chasing you, and if you ollie too early, you can have the dogs catch you, which just absolutely kills you on that goal, but luckily we're all good. Now we've got another combo, so we ended our last streak of skips, and we can start another with this combo goal. Let's see if we get this. This one is so tricky. We didn't get it. All right, so now we have the coolest guy in the world to give us a score goal.
Oh, yeah, Skater Kid.
Oh, he's so cool.
He's so wicked. That may not just be a very shrunken man. I don't know.
All right, and now this goal, it has an unskippable cutscene where let's just get some donations going because this is long.
Unskippable cutscene is one of my most favorite phrases in the English language. We have a $10 donation from Limu Bai, who says, Limu Bai here, always love to watch Partyman X skate through these highly technical 3D platformers. Performing tricks with margins for error even thinner than the thin slice of lemon in a hot Dr. Pepper. We really can't escape the hot Dr. Pepper, apparently. Thank you for that donation. We are also devilishly close, no neon white pun intended, to being 1/3 of the way through that Rockin' Cats incentive. And while that game may not have a skateboard, it's kind of got like rocket boots, which is, I think, also the same zip code. So anyway, make sure that when you donate, you apply an incentive and maybe pick the bonus level for Rockin' Cats. You will get an obnoxiously hard extra level, like, oh my God, what were the designers thinking? Why am I dying so much? So thank you. Keep it up.
Hey, I mean, like, Rocket Boots is kind of like Rocket Power and Rocket Power skateboarding, so, there's your connection.
Shoutouts to George for that route, for that goal. It is one of the best routes in like all of the series. It is so fun to do. And now here we have the competition where we must land our tricks. So let's get any announcements.
Sorry, I was distracted by just learning that apparently you play basketball in Rockin' Cats. I'm really losing the thread here, but I'm even more engaged with knowing what's going to happen with those dang cats. So please, we do need to make those donos happen. Thank you.
I mean, I too would be distracted if I learned that those cats were balling. Like, oh man.
They are in fact ballin'. And we have now raised $1,000 towards that incentive. Thank you, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see that getting that.
We also have a $25 donation from Anonymous who says, hype. Thank you for that. I was kind of hoping there'd be a very quiet hype to match it, but either way, your energy is unparalleled. Thank you, folks.
All right.
It's free hype.
Welcome, everyone, to the Tony Hawk ASMR stream, brought to you by Summer Games Done Quick, powered by Twitch.
All right, so we've gotten some workers, some food, maybe some hot Dr. Pepper.
Yeah. Nothing
Thin
more
slice of
refreshing.
lemon. Make sure it is thin.
Can't escape it. Hot Dr. Pepper will haunt my dreams.
I am having difficulty timing these skips, so...
Would you like a few more donations, perhaps?
I think we're good for now. We've got a goal coming up. I should explain.
Yeah, it's a pretty notorious goal in
Yes.
HPS4, so Partyman's got to lock in.
Coming up here is Manual the Train's Manual Combo the Train. It is infamous because it just sometimes doesn't detect. So, I missed it there. So there are triggers on each of the train cars. They are infinitely thin, and sometimes you just go through them. I don't think I did it that time. I think I just went wide, but...
Infinitely thin, like a slice of lemon in a hot Dr. Pepper, perhaps?
Exactly, yeah.
And just like that.
Yes. All right, and now we are on to Kona. So I didn't explain, we kind of went out of order with the levels, and that is to make, there are certain prompts you get part way through the game where it tells you, hey, you can go to a new level. So we kind of moved those around by reordering the levels as we did, which allowed us to keep that skip going through the grind the buoys goal. And now we're on a goal that a lot of people think is very difficult. It is, but I'm making it look easy right here, but I've definitely had my fair share of runs that just get stuck there. And here's another one that people really infamously have trouble with, me included. Yeah, this jump is just very evil because it's just so tight. As you can see, I just barely make it, and that was a pretty good attempt. And now we've got to collect some rental gear as we get another skip going. I'm going to make sure to get into the save menu to not be able to see anything as I make my way through here. So I haven't said too much about it, but yeah, what you can see is exactly what I see, which
is not a lie.
No.
I mean, seeing is overrated anyways.
Oh, I still haven't explained. So you may have noticed I exit the menus right before I complete the goal, which allows us to skip the end cutscene just a bit faster. Let's see, let's upgrade my air for a second and move our way back. We want to upgrade air for something coming up later. Yeah, let's see. Did I miss something? I think I might have. So let's try to find that while I have a menu in my face.
Here's a super quick $5 dono from Ventrilla who says, do a kickflip.
We'll see. I know my kickflip bind this time.
Yeah, there you go.
I've done that before where I did a heel flip instead. I never heard the end of it. All right, this is the one I missed. Those can be pesky when you cannot see them. All right, and now, there we go. Now we have a score goal that's very easy. It's just like one jump to this that I find fun.
By the way, we just got a $10 donation from Tony Hawk saying, hey runner, do a kickflip. P.S. This is the real Tony Hawk. Nobody ever believes me.
Oh, I believe it.
You know, it's weird. I saw this guy the other day who looked a lot like Tony Hawk.
Weird.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder who that was.
Never know. I don't know. I don't think he's really around anymore, is he?
I don't know.
Oops.
I mean, I've seen that Twitch page, Anthony Frank Hawk, but you know.
We've also got 25 from Retro who says, I'm scared of how cool that guy is and how cool this run is.
Only the coolest are allowed up here.
Only the coolest. Maybe Tony Hawk himself will show up. Tony Hawk, if you're out there, and if you made any income from the Tony Hawk franchise, you too could donate. All you Tony Hawks out there. Could be anyone.
Yeah. Maybe all of us deep inside are Tony Hawk.
Listen, we gotta like make like a pentagram out of wax or something, and then light some, I don't know, Thrasher candles, and then maybe he'll show up. I don't know.
For sure. Would you like a few more donos?
Sure.
Awesome. We have $25 from Paisley who says, let's go party man. Much love from DeFrog Mafia.
Thank you, thank you.
Here's also $100 from J Pappy. Big shout out to the 3 a.m. crowd.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a really good response for you folks. Thank you. That was awesome. The audience has been incredible this year, they say. And we've also got $20 from Avid, who says, gotta donate for Tony time.
Yeah, what's good, Avid?
Always great to see the Hawkman on the main stage for a good cause. Hi, Biglaw.
Hi, Avid.
I'm gonna go work out an even tougher line for you.
All right, now we've got a competition to end this one. It's another one where we just do some jumps and some pretend to do some 900s, and then we're out. This one can get a little scary sometimes because the margin is super close for a bronze medal. We just need to get a bronze medal to make our way through, and we did. But yeah, sometimes the next skater can score a 172, which is not too good when it will just randomly give you a lower score. But luckily we made it through.
Yep, and we are now here in London, home of Club London. No, not in this game, unfortunately.
Yes.
And you get to hear some of the most fantastic voice acting you could ever hear in the TFPS franchise.
Yeah, everyone's going bloke mode here.
Oh.
Anyone going bloke mode in chat? Yes? No? Is that anything?
Hey, if you call it your tea, it's all right.
Oh, these voices are so good. I love it.
They're the best.
We've got a $10 donor from Tamsin who says, isn't hopping through menus basically a form of parkour? I like how you think. I like how you think.
All right, so we're collecting combo. I feel like at this point you should kind of know what to expect coming up. Going to bail, then we turn around and we try to get a skip. Nice. We did. Oh, I forgot to set my restart earlier, so we're going to do a little bit of navigation here. There we go. Now we've got to tag some double-decker buses. You can tell it's London. You've got those. This
and
one,
because of the accents.
Yeah.
Famously,
it's very authentic.
Yeah, famously, no other city has a double-decker bus.
Yeah. All right. Chasing these down a little bit. The menu in the face is really rough on this one.
No, this one's fine. Like, you can just, like, squint and see the red through the letters. It's fine.
I can't place the song, but we do have another, what appears to be a musical donation when you have a second.
Okay. Right now is perfect.
Fantastic. $250 from an anonymous donor who says, well, the soundtrack's gone. It's late at night. GDQ, charity's all right. GDQ, watch these skaters roll. GDQ, donate, let's go.
Okay. All right.
Thank you so much
Wow.
for donating to Doctors Without Borders, as always. We accept both musical and prose donations.
Yeah, we got to get some Musket Beats behind that. That was pretty sick.
Yeah. All right, so now we are learning about manualing, which is a little late to learn about it. You, at this point, should have probably had to have used it, but I don't know. They just threw it in right near the end of the game. This is like second to last regular level, but I don't know.
Rodney said that was awesome. I believe him.
Oh, hearing anything good from Rodney Mullen, I feel like would just carry you through the day.
Oh, absolutely. Like, if Rodney is smiling at me and just saying something nice, like, wow, my soul is so full.
You know what takes me through the day? Hearing from Tony Hawk. We've got an $11 donation from Tony Hawk who says, don't listen to that last guy. I'm the real Tony Hawk. Donating $11 to prove I am wealthier than him and to prove I am more unrecognizable. But wait, there's $15 from Tony Hawk who says, donating some of my Tony Hawk's Pro Skater revenue. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, Tony. What a kind and benevolent guy.
So generous, so giving.
Yeah. All right, we ended up launching ourselves around a little bit there. That goal is sometimes a little tight, having to make it up to this bridge where we want to set a restart for later. And
yes.
Guess what? We're about to get a world record here.
Yeah?
What, on the GDQ stage right now?
Right
Yes.
now.
Yeah, so this goal, the way the timer works in-game for individual goals, that's a world record. It always ends up being 5.02 seconds on the game's results screen.
Let's hear it for that world record.
Yeah, world record. Let's go.
At 3 a.m. no less. So impressive.
Yes, it's, you know, I'm flying through this as I fly into the water. All right, let's try that again. All right, now we're about to do another combo. maybe. If I can land in the right spot. Let's see, let's turn around.
Very quickly, we had a $50 donation from NYCJ who says, all rise for the game of my childhood.
Absolutely. These games, yeah, I have played them for so long, and they've remained just so fresh to me. All right, and after we get this O and current goal, we bail, and then we go over here. There we go, another skip where we get to navigate our way to the entrances to prevent this monkey from escaping. We slightly edited our stats there. I don't know what exactly I did, which is always fun to later discover what you did to your stats.
Thanks a lot.
All right, now we have a competition.
Oh my, we just had from Peak Zoro a $500 donation.
Oh, wow.
500.
Thank you, Zoro. They say, be careful doing all those kickflips. Otherwise, you'll be asked to do more kickflips. I also want to slip in this $10 donation from Pivotless, who says, I'm gonna do a little bit for this. As a Brit myself, I think I speak on behalf of all of us when I say this run has me crying out and blimey, cool mates, similar classic phrases I use in my day-to-day bloke mode lingo. That was way too Australian, but thank you, Pivotless.
All right, so as you may have seen there, I was doing some interesting things with scoring where I was applying a spin to the 900 I did after I landed, which is a fun little bug that we've used a couple of times. We'll use it later. But more importantly, we have another bug coming up that is very funny. So we start this goal, we start a sketch on the elephant, and then we start another goal. And as this is going on, so long as I land these, we'll get a few notifications on how long we've been sketching an elephant, which we are still doing, of course.
Yeah.
Sketch the Elephant is my favorite band. Also, we have more love from Tony Hawk. Let me know when's a good time.
All right, one sec. We just have to navigate back to sketch the elephant to make sure that it gets completed. If you're not in the goal when the timer ends, then it doesn't get completed, which luckily we made it back. Sometimes it's a nail biter, and that's not good. All right, now we can fit a donation in.
You got it. We have $14 from Jerd, who says, maybe Tony Hawk was a friend we made along the way. We also have $10 from Rob B, who says, okay, you're standing on a cliff with Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk and Tony Hawk. What question do you ask them to discover who the real Tony Hawk is?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
I mean, I think the question is, are you Tony Hawk?
I would tell them to do a kickflip, personally.
Hey, you never know.
We also have $15 from Tony Hawk, who says, don't listen to those other frauds. I'm the real Tony Hawk. Kickflip, the 00 radical. See?
Wow. I don't know, this guy sounds pretty gnar. I think he's him.
I'm pretty convinced. Though to be fair, we also have $20 from Honey Talk, who says, Honey Talk here. I don't know how I got here. Anyways, here's $20 to get those Tony Hawk guys to shut up so I can go to bed. But we also have $23 from Honey Talk, who says, do a kickflip. So I don't even know who Honey Talk is.
Who's the real one?
This is scaring me, man.
Surprise, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4, it's actually Horror Block again.
It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 because that's actually the number of Tony Hawks there are right now. We just had 7 come out like a couple hours ago, so they've reached containment.
We also got $25 from Pro Skater, who says, I don't know about the Tony Hawks, but here's the other guy the game was named after. Keep it up.
Yeah, often slipped on Pro Skater.
Yeah, he's my favorite pro skater.
Yeah.
That got a little scary in there. We had to grind those fire hydrants, and you don't get too much time to do it. We didn't mention this is Chicago, a bonus level, an exclusive to the original game. This one didn't make the remake. It's from another game that was coming out at the same time, Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. They just ported this over, and they gave it very hard goals. So now we're delivering some pizzas, some good old deep dish.
If you need perhaps an easier goal, folks can always donate to make sure that we get that bonus level in Rockin' Cats. We only have a few hours to meet that because it's a few blocks away, but there are a lot of very short games coming up. gdq.gg/donate and apply it to the incentive as well.
All right, we're collecting combo again. You can see what's coming.
What could possibly happen next?
Oh, all right, gotta use a special trick. Typically, I like to land sideways as that gets you a faster bail animation oftentimes. But if you're desperate, just doing a trick you cannot land at all is also doable. Or not doable, I guess.
Undoable.
Yeah.
Anyways, we don't talk about the bridge incident. Wait, no. It's from a marathon. It's not the other thing. It was from a race.
I was in Chicago when that happened.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Funny that.
All right, we missed our manual out of that combo, but now we have to do a 900 onto the ferry.
Really quick, we have $10 from 4, who says, wow, I can't believe both Tony Hawk and Pro Skater forgot about me and all the work I did. Sorry, 4.
Pronathan Skaterboarder is a notorious credit hog, so it's fine.
Don't worry, 4. At least one person in the audience cares. Okay, a few more. Oh, also we have $25 from Tony Hawk Skateboard. Just wanted to say thanks for keeping me grinding, flipping, and somehow surviving 30-foot drops like it's nothing. Shout out to the runners, the crowd, and every wall I've accidentally clipped through. # let me rest.
All right, so in this goal, it's important that we stay up on the ledge, otherwise we fail the goal.
Yep.
So we stayed up on the ledge. And now we are going into the final goal. Got a little skip there that allowed me to skip a long little menu that pops up. Now we're able to just get to shipyard real quick and start our pro goal. Time is coming up once we grind the helicopter for this goal.
Yep. So Party Man's just gonna manual background here, get the grind on, and make his way over to the helicopter. Time is in 3, 2, 1, time.
Whew. All right, thanks everyone. Yeah, that run was scary. Those skips are very difficult to get right, but we made it through it. Thanks everyone. Shouts out to everyone who's been developing these different skips. Shout out to Garminson, who started off the whole thing. Shout out to Josie, who was developing it a bit more, and then Saul. And yeah, shout outs to everyone in the Tony Garden. Shout outs to everyone in the Tony Hawk community. And yeah, I've been Partyman X. You can find me on Twitch. I'll probably be streaming lately for the new remake, and be sure to check out thps.run.
Yep.
That will get you to the community, and we're probably going to have an event for the remake to have a little tournament. And yeah, you can check it out there.
Yep, thps.run/Discord gets you into the community Discord, and we do have a tournament coming up in during this month. Do come by, check it out, and yeah.
Yep, that's been us.
Have a good one.